all we came to be happy again. Back to the river again, again. Back to the river again.
Hello, vinyl community. Elliot here, Lazy Dogs Records, and I just spent a bunch of money on some records. I think it could be in excess of $2,000 on 9 records. I've crunched the numbers here, but I'm gonna do them again as we go. So I'll go over them with you. And I don't know. You may be new to my channel, but I am a vinyl expert. I know everything. I read a book one time, and I read the internet, and I talk to people, and so I know stuff. I just know stuff. So you see, this is if you want to invest, some people invest in gold, some people invest in stamps, some people play the stock market, but your best bet to make sure your retirement is a quality, luxurious one is to invest in vinyl records. So I spent maybe $2,000 here. I'm going to double check as we go, but I got these records from a member of the vinyl community that was cleaning out, clearing out some of his records, and he needed. You may know him. He's real big on the vinyl community. What is his name? Daryl Springfield the sixth. Daryl Springfield the sixth. Yep, from Texas. Real nice guy. He's a friend of Rachel, who's real big into VC. You probably know Rachel. Rachel's, maybe, I'll just come out and say it. Rachel's from Canada. Okay, but that doesn't matter. I can overlook that. This it's okay. But you see this Daryl guy on Rachel's channel, and sometimes he streams his own stuff. But he's a real nice guy, young fella. He's in school now, and I forget what he's doing. He's in his graduation studies, and it's either women's studies or small engine repair. I'm not sure which, but it's one of those two anyway. But I think he was wanting to get a lift kit for his pickup, and maybe if he had enough money after he's left over after solo all these records, he'd probably get his all his windows tinted. So I wanted to help him out. So I got them, and I'll show them to you, and I'll show you why they're valuable. And I don't have them in any particular order. I'm just going to take them. I just got them in the mail today. Junior Kimbrough and the Soul Brothers, the Soul Blues Brothers. Okay. Now, this is one of those artists that plays the cocktail lounges. High-end tuxedo type stuff. There's one of the venues, his own place that he plays a lot. And so that's why this one is so valuable. Junior Kimbrough. And it's on Fat Possum Records. And this is from 1995, it looks like. All these records are, the jackets are in great shape, and the vinyl appears to be in great shape. Yet I just got them, so I hadn't spun them yet. Okay, and the Walking Dead craze. So Walking Dead craze, all this, talk about the living dead and all this sort of stuff, it makes these records go up considerably. I'm probably the only person in the vinyl community that has this album. So the Zombies. Okay, I'm so glad to get this one. Odyssey and Oracle. And fancy words. You put fancy words on the title, and that will shoot the price right on up. Okay. And let me write down these. I've got to keep my numbers, so I'm going to add them up here. Double check my numbers. And obscure jazz artists. If you can get obscure jazz artists records, then you've got a great investment. So this is some guy. No, there's not many people that really know about this guy, but his if you can get a hold of his records, they were on a small label called Columbia, so there are not many of them out there. But Miles Davis, and this is Sketches of Spain. Miles Davis. So remember that name when you're crate digging, Miles Davis. If you find anything of his, it's hard to find any of them, but if you find anything, okay. And this one is this was on because it's on one of those record labels that is supposed to be just the highest autophile, AUTOFILE, autophile, an autophile label that is supposed to be just the best, and it's called For Men with Beards label. Everybody tells me that they make the best pressings, best reissues. Mississippi Fred McDowell, and the reason this is so valuable, besides being on For Men with Beards, is because it is improper English, believe it or not, on a blues record. I do not play no rock and roll. I do not play no rock and roll. And of course, the double negative, not and no in the same sentence. Mississippi Fred McDowell. Okay? And then if you can play in horror movies, your records become valuable. There's a fella called Howlin' Wolf, and this is on chess. And there he is. And Howlin' Wolf played in a bunch of horror movies, thus the name. And I got two of his. He played in, see, there he is in the horror movie. He played in another movie called The Killing Floor. And so, records by actors. That's always important. And then, I don't know what to say about this guy. He plays the drums. And so, you got Ringo Starr, and you got Buddy Rich, and you got Art Blakey and the Jazz Messengers. Just cooling, okay? And that's a Blue Note. And Blue Notes, anytime it says Blue Note, it's got to be worth hundreds of dollars. That's worth, you see Blue Note, get it, it's worth hundreds of dollars. Then there's Edmund Fitzgerald. I got an Edmund Fitzgerald album, and sings the Rodgers and Hart Songbook, Volume 2. So I'm going to look for Volume 1. This one, this Edmund Fitzgerald does not have the song about the sinking of the ship. So that must be on Volume 1. So I'll be on the lookout for that. I think if I have the two together, it'll be more valuable. And finally, the most valuable record, Blind Lemon Jefferson. Okay? And this is King of the Country Blues. And here's what makes it so valuable. Now, of course, these were originally 78s. And it's just two records. That makes it twice as valuable. That's one thing. Cordially Yours, Blind Lemon Jefferson. You see, obviously, I have his autograph. And Daryl assured me that it was authentic Blind Lemon Jefferson autograph. And of course, that boosts the price considerably. And of course, Blind Lemon Jefferson was the king of the fruity artists. Of course, he was the forerunner for all those bands that came afterwards. Don Cherry, Chuck Berry. Let's see, the Raspberries. What's another one? Mandolin Orange. The fruit artists. All comes originally from this gentleman, Blind Lemon Jefferson. So I'm trying to think of some of those, the raspberry, the Straubs. There's another one, but there's all kinds of connections there. So I've done my math, and wait a minute, which one's the denominator and which one's the numerator? And then I got naught and naught is naught. Carry 1 over here. Carry. What did I say? About 2,000. Wait a minute. Now this time I get about $100. Huh. New math. I hate it. I hate it. I'll have to wait. I got a phone call. What? Okay. Can I get you to hold just a minute? I'm doing a video right now. Okay. Just a minute. I'll get right back to you with those numbers. Okay. I'm sorry, people. That's Social Security Administration calling. Somebody from Social Security Administration, and they need to get my Social Security number and my checking account routing number, and maybe a couple more numbers. So I got to get off because I want to make sure I get my stimulus check. So I'm gonna get back with them, give them that information, and I'm gonna crunch these numbers again. But it's either $2,000+ worth of records, or it's around about $100 worth. But anyway, whichever it is, it's a great deal. How to invest your money for your retirement. Buy vinyl records. Everybody remember, be kind to your neighbors, because we're all neighbors.